Hey everybody, it's Dan from the Outdoor Trade Show Network. It's Sunday night. It's time for We Care You Matter. And tonight I'm in a different spot. I'm down here at the warehouse where we are manufacturing ammunition. I'm going to talk to you about what we got going on down here and what's been going on with me the last couple of weeks with what all that you see in front of you and what you see around you here. And I wanted to talk to everybody this has been quite an experience the last couple of weeks. Learning these machines. Now we got two machines. This machine here makes 223, which are these rounds right here. And this machine here makes 9mm, which are these rounds right here. And what I come to learn, and I knew this going into this, is I've manufactured ammo over the years with a hand press where everything is done in one stage, and you might do 20 or 50 with a friend of yours, and you weigh everything out. And you might do, hey, hi Dave, hey Dave, we're down here. I set up down here tonight. I wanted to talk to everybody about ammo and what we're all doing about products and selling what we're making and the whole, just what all went on with what happened down here. I ended up tearing these machines all apart and putting them back together because I wanted to learn the machines, and I wasn't comfortable. They overwhelmed me. What happened is I got overwhelmed with these machines, Dave. And they're so nice, and they do such a nice job, and they're so precise. And when you go to Mark 7, they tell you got the Ferraris of ammo-making machines, and they were right. And I'm used to I had the Lee die set, and I had a Lee one stage. Well, a friend of mine did. We would go, and we'd make our ammo. I had dies, and I knew how to set those up, and I was real comfortable with redoing my, in the wintertime, redoing loads. Well, this is a little overwhelming. And what I come to find out, it's not. Making ammo is making ammo. And guys that have reloaded, it's a lot like what I wanted to explain this. It's a lot like making chocolate chip cookies. Everybody has a recipe. Everybody has a way that they make chocolate chip cookies. And when you're just making chocolate chip cookies for yourself at home, you're not too fussy about how your chocolate chip cookies as long as they taste good. Well, this is a different ballgame. We are going to mass produce ammunition that's going to have our name on it, and it's going to go out there to everybody out there. We're looking at this as a long-term. This is a long-term project for us, and we want customers. We want to have customers for the next 20 years, and what that means is from the brass to the primers, to the bullets, to the powder, we can stand behind the product and that we're using good components and we're selling to our customers really good ammunition. So, oh boy, that got real interesting here because I wanted to get with companies that I have a relationship with. I wanted to buy products, and that's what I wanted to talk to you about. We got bullets, our 9mm bullets, our DG bullets. They're out of Waupaca, Wisconsin. They got a green tip. They're a poly cover. They got a poly covering to the lead bullet, and I've shot them for a while. These are really nice bullets. They're easy to work with. They shoot well. They shoot real well. They group well. They shoot well. We're using Starline brass. I would like to use Jagerman. I would like to use both Starline and Jagerman brass. Now, Scott over at Jagerman explained to me that they are sold out. Now, Jagerman's right here in Manitowoc, Wisconsin. They're sold out through 2022. So, shop looks good. Hi, Miranda. Thank you. Yeah, the shop, it does. And I'm down here all day. That's another thing I want to explain is this. If you want to do videos about your products and you want to do videos about your company, come on down here. We got a nice setup down here. I'm down here all day, every day. Now that I'm set up down here, now I'm going to start making, and that's what I wanted to get to. We can make 223 ammo right now, and a lot of that is spoken for. I've got the good primers. I've got CCI primers. I've got bullets. I got bullets coming from 223 bulk bullets or Bob's bullets. I've talked to Bob for the last couple of years. I've shot Bob's bullets. Bob has really nice, these are 55 grain. Bob makes really nice bullets. He's in Carson City, Nevada out there. And Bob was so overwhelmed. I first talked to him and we had a talk.
and he's going to send me what he can during the week. So I'm going to get short orders. I'm not going to get big orders from all of our suppliers right now, and that's frustrating for us because now we can make a lot of ammo, and we can't. Well, we can and we can't. The machines are set up. Everything's ready to go. I'm very comfortable with the machines now. And I want to make a lot of ammo, but I also want to make a lot of good ammo. So unless we've got the components that we want, which right now for our 9mm, I won't sell our 9mm, and these are nice rounds. These are great rounds. But what I'm using is some old primers that I had from way back, and Kyle gave me a bunch of primers, and these are old Remington. They're a mixed match of primers. They shoot great, but I'm afraid to sell them to people. So until I get some nice primers in, we're not going to sell any of our 9. I mean, I'll shoot them, and they shoot great. And the other one, we're using Hodgson powder. I've always been a Hodgson powder fan. Now, what I'm running right now in the 223 is the 4198. What we're going to run in the 223 that we sell, that you'll buy at redlegionmunitions.com, will be a Hodgson H335. So I've always liked that powder. That's a good powder to use in the 223s. Your velocities are good. Your groups are. It's a really reliable. It's a really good shooting powder. So I got a bunch of that. I got a whole bunch of it back there in the powder bin. Right now, we've been doing a lot of testing. So the 4198 I hadn't used before. I'd heard a lot of good things. Friends of mine had talked about it. So I got a pound of that. We ran that in a bunch of these loads. It does. The Hodgson powders have always been good. Now what we're using in the 9mm is Hodgson Tight Group. That's another good powder. That's a very dependable. It scales out well. We're able to check, and I've got a lot of fancy stuff here. So I had to learn all this fancy stuff. And like I said, I was a little overwhelmed. Now I'm not. I'm comfortable with it. I was used to my basic, simple, what I was doing before. And, this stuff is a lot nicer than what I've ever used before. And I guess it just came down. I had to get myself familiar with it and spend a lot of time. And what it ended up being is I had to tear these machines all apart and put them all back together just so I was familiar with how everything worked and that everything was set up right and that everything was to where I wanted it. We got the machines, and the Mark 7 people had them set up for, we have the 9mm machine. I think they were using different brass. They had different, and that's another one. These machines are so delicate that you get different components. You got to completely go through and reset all your dies. So I'm going to try to stick with the Starline brass. I've always, Starline people are great people. They're in Missouri. So I'm trying to stick with companies that I have relationships with, that they're really good, nice people. They just put out a good product. And if we start with our components being good product, that we're doing the best job that we possibly can with what we're doing here, and that when I send this ammo out, I know it's going to shoot. Our 223 is going to be around 3,000 feet per second. It's going to be very accurate. You're going to shoot really, really nice groups at 100 yards with these Bob's bullets. And I know because we've been out shooting and testing all this. Now, another product that I got through all of this, and I had never had used before, and this is a bullet puller I got from Franklin Arsenal. And boy, it's been used a lot the last 2 weeks because I made a lot of mistakes. I made a lot of mistakes on these machines. But, that was, Dave, we're doing horrible on the primers. Nobody has primers right now. So I could get, and we're looking to have a really good relationship with Cash, Dan Cash at Freedom Munitions and Howell Industries. And, we could buy extreme bullets by the barrel, but we don't have primers. Nobody has primers right now. It's just, I've got primers now to do 223. I got a shipment of primers in, and I've got enough primers for my small rifles, that we can make, we can make rounds, but everything that we're making is pretty much spoken for. As everybody knows, there's a shortage of ammunition right now. So most of what I have right now, and Starline, I talked to the Starline people, they're going to get us brass every week. So I will be getting shipments of brass from them every week. I talked to Bob out there. Bob is going to send me bullets every week. And what they're doing is they're trying to take care of people the best they can. They're overwhelmed with orders. And they're trying to do, and I'm on the phone all day, every day, saying, hey, man, what can I get today, or what can you send me? And I guess that's going to be that's going to be the ammo business now for a while until things straighten out. But that doesn't mean that we could have bought some primers, some cheap primers. We had a chance to buy some cheap primers. Once we did a little history on them, we found out that they were soft and that there was going to be a lot of problems. There was going to be a lot of problems seating them, and then there was going to be a lot of problems with if you used this gun or that gun with these primers, that it was bad, that they would misfire, or that they wouldn't fire. And I don't want to sell to our customers something that I wouldn't want to shoot, or I'm not comfortable, and I don't want to buy something cheap just so we can put product out there. So we're having a real issue with primers, but between the brass, the bullets, and the powder, we're in good shape. We just need primers. So anybody out there, if you got primers, please let me know. And we're like I said, go to Red Legion. We're taking purchase orders for a lot of what we got. The one thing that we do have, and that we have a lot of here right now, are stand-down rounds. So you can go to our website, and you can order yourself a 12 gauge if you'd like, and you can order. We have plenty of stand-down rounds. And that was another one of, along with this and with this and with that, and with learning the 9mm and with learning the 223, is I'm not ashamed to tell you that you got to be bad at something before you can be good at it. And I think Doyle will tell you that my first batch of these, I had an issue, and it ended up being that the belt on my roller was an old cracked belt, and he didn't like the crimps that I had, and I didn't know, I would take them out and shoot them. They shot straight. The velocities were good, but the crimp didn't look good. Doyle was not happy. I got that situated. I got that squared away. And I can tell you right now with confidence that if you get a stand-down round, and it was manufactured here in Evansville, it'll be the best darn stand-down round that you can shoot. I've got all the kinks worked out, and everything that leaves here now it'll shoot the velocities, it'll shoot straight, and it's a nice looking 12 gauge, less lethal stand down round that'll leave here now. And I had to be bad at it before I could get good at it. Who are you set up for shipping? UPS. So we're set up with UPS. So everything that we got, Dave, that'll be going out is going to be going out through UPS. I know we can't ship ammunition through the U.S. Postal Service. So we had some, UPS is going to take care of us. So we got nice things set up with UPS. We talked to them. They're set up on the site. So we're going to ship all of our ammunition through UPS. Measuring the powders, that's a fancy one. I'm used to the old, I guess we called it a pencil scale, and we did all our powders that way. Here's the bullets that we got from DG Bullets. I've got, he'll get me 5,000 at a crack, but I need primers. I need good primers for our 9mm. This bullet puller, if you guys are reloading out there and you make mistakes, or even if you wanted to take some apart, this thing really works well. I've put it to good use. Getting these machines dialed in and getting them set, because, oh boy, I made my mistakes. Oh, did I make mistakes? And that was all part of the process here. But right now, if you get a 9mm bullet from us, it's a darn good bullet. The crimps are right, the seating is right, the powder is right, the primer is set right. It's the best darn bullet that we can make here. Same with our 223s. These Bob's bullets are nice. The powder, We're going to be using H335. We got good CCI primers in there. We got Starline brass. These will be as good a shooting bullet as you can buy anywhere. I'll put this bullet that we're making here up against anybody's 223. I'll shoot this. I'll shoot this against anybody. I know that bullet from one end to the other that it's done. It's done right. Ups is great. Yeah, Ups they're good people there. And the other thing I wanted to share, Dave, with everybody out there is, I understand that a lot of now that the show season is not going to happen here. So what I'd like to put this out there, and I'm going to do this every week. If you've got a product or you've got a company that you want to talk about what you got coming out new, we're not going to. I'm going to really miss the shows. The St. Paul Ice Fishing Show isn't going to happen. Mike's not having the Muskie shows. I guess the Madison Fishing Show isn't going to happen. I'm kind of bummed out because that's where I got to talk to everybody, meet everybody, look at all the new stuff, talk about the new stuff. And what I'd like to put out there is I'm here every Sunday. You want to talk? You want to come on down here? We got the big table behind me. We got the big table back there. we got a big area down here that we can lay your products out. You can talk about your products. You can also put your products on Red Legion munitions. We'd love to sell what you got on Red Legion munitions, and I don't know. I don't know how to express this any more than I got to pinch myself every now and then with what's going on here. Life is really good. I never would have dreamed that I would be making ammunition. I always enjoyed that. Was a way of relaxing for me, was making stuff, and especially making ammo, because there's a lot of precision, and it's actually very interesting endeavor to undertake as manufacturing ammunition. And there's a million different. I'm not a million, but there's a lot of different ways you can with the powders and the primers and the casings and the bullets. There's so many different recipes. Like I said, it's like making chocolate chip cookies. But now we're going to make chocolate chip cookies, and we have to make really good chocolate chip cookies that we sell all over the world. So that was my biggest challenge. And the last couple of weeks I've been down here, I've had some phone calls with the guys where it's like, guys, I know I'm a complete moron, but I keep proving it to myself all day. And finally what I realized is I have to tear these machines all apart. I have to take them all apart and put them all back together for the bullet that I want to make. And it took me a while to understand that I'm making with the 9mm, this is a Starline brass. We're using Remington. These are Remington primers. We're using tight group powder, and we're using DG bullets. And you have to set that machine up for that recipe. And if we change now, I'm going to have to completely, not tear the machine apart, but now I know how to set all my dies for our change of the recipe. So, and it took me a while to figure that out. It took me a little bit. I was so used to that one stage, with my Lee dies. And with Lee dies, you have three. You got 3 dies. Here this is a 10-stage machines. And it does a lot of really nice, there's a lot of really nice things that it does that we did not do before using the Lee press. So, do you have an example of the box? No, what we're doing, Dave, right now is I don't have an example of the box. What we're going to do is we're going to put the ammo in bags. We're going to get a hold of me if you want to buy ammo. I think they're taking minimum orders on the site of 1,000 rounds because everybody's looking for ammo right now. We're going to put them in bags, and then they'll get sent to you UPS. But I think the minimum. But if you want less. If you wanted, call me, get a hold of me, go to Red Legion Munitions, get a hold of us. If you want ammo, right now, pretty much everything is spoken for the next while. These, they're not. Stand down rounds, you can order stand down rounds, and I got plenty of those here. Doyle's got more stuff coming. I got more hauls coming. I have plenty of components for the stand-down rounds. And if you need a 12-gauge shotgun, we'll sell you a 12-gauge shotgun too. When it comes to the 223 and the 9mm, I'm not going to sell any of the 9mm. I've shot it enough myself to know that it's a really good shooting bullet. What we have here is a really good product. Hey Dan, 30-06 ammo. Chris, we could sell you 30-06 ammo. We're not making 30-06. Right now, as of October 2020, we'll be making 223 and we'll be making 9mm. Down the road, those machines will be coming. Now that we're more familiar with how these get set up and everything that goes into them, yes, I foresee us making, different calibers of ammunition. But right now, 30-06, and I don't even know, Chris, if I could get you 30-06 ammo. That's how crazy it is out there right now. I've had people calling me looking for ammo. I've gone to our suppliers. Dave Dorsey, and that's Dave Dorsey up there at DeBoss Firearms. Dave could tell you too. This ammo thing right now it's crazy. I mean, you call looking for ammo, they don't have it in. I had a gentleman call looking for 338 Lapua, couldn't find it. Then I found it. I called him back. He never did get back to me. But Werner's, it was Werner's.com. They got a hold of me Monday or Tuesday and said they had some 338 Lapua in. If I was still interested, I tried to get a hold of the guy, and he never got back to me. So that's kind of where we're at is we're taking orders for things, but when we go to our suppliers to get it, nothing is in right now. It's pretty crazy out there what's going on. So, but what I do know is I'm located here in Evansville, Wisconsin. If you're looking for 9mm and you got primers, I can make you ammo. I don't have primers. If you're looking for 223, we're in pretty good shape for 223 right now. We got bullets, we got brass, we got powder, and we got primers. But all the rounds that I'm going to be making for the next foreseeable future are already spoken for. They're already spoken for. But if you were to pull in here and tell me that you needed ammo, I think I could find a way to take care of you. And yeah, I just wanted to kind of show everybody where we're at here. I'm going to try to do these down here now on Sunday. It's nice down here. It's comfortable down here. I got a lot of room down here. And that's why I want to put it out there to the muskie guys, the ice fishing people, the archery guy, anybody that's got outdoor products. If you want to show off what you got, you want to talk about what you got, you would like to sell it on Red Legion Munitions, we'd love to sell your products for you. Tim and Pat and everybody, the guys that are really good with doing the computer work, we'll get set up and then come down here. We got tables, we got a lot of room, and turn this thing on and talk about what you got, show what you got, and like I said, I'm excited about where I'm at right now with where we're at here at Red Legion Munitions. I am very confident that I can manufacture, or Red Legion Munitions can manufacture as good a 223 bullet as you will find anywhere in the world. We've got the brass, we got the primers, we got the powder, we got the bullets to do that. And I'll shoot with anybody right now. These 223s that we're making. Same with the night. You get me. I need some good CCI. I like Winchester, Remington, and CCI primers. I don't know why. I always have. Those are CCW class. Yeah, Dave. Okay, so Dave, I talked to Dave and Mike last week. Now, there's a gentleman by the name of Chris Jones that is a lieutenant with the Evansville Police Department. Chris, if you're watching, or if anybody knows Chris, I sent him an email. I've made phone calls. Chris is a lieutenant. He takes care of the concealed carry classes here in Evansville, or he has a lot to do with them. And I've reached out to him 3 or 4 times to ask him because the guys from DeBoss would like to do a concealed carry class down here. And I'd like to know what the policy has been up until this time for Evansville, Wisconsin with doing classes. So he hasn't gotten back to me. So I don't know. I'll run up to the police station. I think maybe that's probably what I need to do is run up to the police station and talk to him. But I know you guys would like to do a class down here, which we got plenty of room to do that. Or the Creekside the community center here in town is a nice spot. I know they do them there. So with that, I can't think of anything else other than, and Duffy. We want to help Duffy out with the muskie schools. There's whatever we can do to help here. But I want to put this out there. Everybody is welcome to come down here. You are welcome anytime. I can hit the button here. We can put in pictures and info about your company and your products. I want to talk about your products. I want to show off your products. I want to talk about what we're doing here because we are actually ammo manufacturers. We are in the ammo manufacturing business right now. And that's pretty cool to say. I'm excited. I feel pretty darn good to say that is we are actually in the ammo manufacturing business. We're making stand-down rounds. We're making 9mm. And we are making 223. And the best part about it is I'll put what we're making here up against anybody. So I want to put that out there, and I'll put that out there forever. We will always stand behind. If we can't make it, that's another thing. If we can't make a really good product that I send to you, and I have you a customer for the next 20 years, and if I don't, let me get to this. I don't know if I should get to this. Carlos is putting buyers groups together. We've had opportunities to buy large quantities of 5.56 and 223 and 9mm that is military grade ammo that would be coming on containers. And that's another thing. I don't want to mislead anybody about any ammo that you buy from us at Red Legion Munitions. We'll tell you where it comes from. We'll tell you all that we can about the ammo that you purchase from us. So I can tell you about what we're making here. I can tell you that if you're interested in large quantities of ammunition, to get a hold of me, get a hold of Carlos. He's putting buyers groups together because with his network, he's had some really good opportunities come along lately that we need to have groups together that people need to be able to. When we need money, and we could buy containers of ammunition, which we will make available to everybody. But that's we've been working on that, and it's going to happen. It's going to happen. He's putting the groups together. So if you're interested in being part of that group, get a hold of me. I'll get you with Carlos. That's something he's putting together. I think it's pretty neat what he's doing. I've been so busy down here. Like I said, I tore these machines off. I got so frustrated with they weren't making these bullets the way that I wanted them made. They just weren't coming out the way. I ended up tearing both machines completely apart, took them all apart, took everything apart on them and put them back together for my recipe, for the recipe that I want to make. And I do this with stand-down rounds. Ask Doyle. If you get with Doyle, he wasn't real happy about the first round of stand-down rounds I sent to him. He was like really not happy. But now I can honestly say that we're making these stand-down rounds are the best, less lethal 12-gauge round that's in the world right now. And we're making them here in Evansville. So, like I said, sometimes you got to, I tell people this all the time, you got to be really bad at something before you can be good at it. So with the 222, with what I got in front of me right here, I'm hoping I'm behind the bad. The bad stage is in the past, and we can talk about moving forward. I made my share of mistakes the last couple of weeks. Trust me, with these two machines, I got so flustered a couple of days that I had to walk away, go for a walk, and come back. And that's when I decided to tear them all apart, put them back together. That way I understood how every piece worked and how every piece went on there. And now I'm confident with these machines. And they make nice ammo, and we can make a lot of ammo. So I guess with that, I want to say thank you. Join me next week. If you've got a product or you're interested in what we're doing, please get a hold of me here. That's why I'm doing this. And I want to help. I want to help, and I want to share what's going on and what we're doing. So with that, I want to say thank you. Join me next week. I'll probably be down here again. If you'd like to join me, come on down here. Everybody's welcome. Come on down. I got people stopping down here all the time. So come on in and join. Hey, Jose, thank you, Jose. It's nice to see that you tuned in here. Jose's down in Brazil. Nice to see you, and thank you for joining. And with that, I want to say thank you, and I want to say good night, everybody.